Alright, this is Google Batman with Smash Gamer 7. We are doing a Barrows run today, and what I'm going to show you is my way, basically level 90 and down, basically, for what you need. My way is the Black Salamander. Basically what you need is 70 range, 70 strength, and 70 mage to do this to wield your Black Salamander. Now, you need Black Salamander and Hardlander Tar. My equipment, I just use Black D-Hide. Now I will show you what we need for Smash Gamer 7's way.
Alright guys, this is actually, this isn't very, hard to do, really. Pretty much you just need level 35 magic to use the Firebolt spell that requires, Chaos Rune and Air Rune and Fire Rune. Now, this is the inventory that I currently have set up. You can really adjust this as many ways as you want, but this is what I really use. That's really all that's at the moment. You really just need the player pot to play, either magic or anything like that for the required people, and keep some food just in case you get hurt or anything. So, level battle staff right there is so I have an unlimited amount of fire rune used for spell. However, as you progress in Barrows, you will collect blood runes, and once you once you get level 62 with your wind wave that requires only air runes and blood runes, that's a much higher level. But if you don't have the money to pay for the blood runes, then just do the lower level tactic there. However, it is recommended that you do have any kind of armor set up here and a healing weapon. I myself use Dragon Battle Axe, the Rune Armor, and the Helm of Nezatov. And really that's all you can do. However, it is recommended that when you go into Barrows, you have a Ring of Wealth to increase your chance.
Alright, now we will show you how to get to Barrows. Alright, what you're going to do, I will show you on the world map where we are at, first of all, because most of you might not know. We are at Kirill, okay, and you have to do a quest. I am not sure what the quest is called. But
It's called a Priest in Peril.
A Priest in Peril, alright. Well, anyways, you can see Canifis here, okay? Varrock is right here. It's a very short walk. You can get there with your 100 run or whatever. Alright, you have to start right here where Mauritania starts, right where the gate is. Alright. So then what we're going to do... God dang, I can't even go through the gate. Alright, now we're going to run to there. Make sure you turn on your run. There are ghasts in here that will eat your food. So what you're going to do, you're going to run to the left side, okay? You can also run to the right side along the river shore. It's a little longer way, but it's also the safer way, I'd say. But what you're going to do, you're going to run around the left side. Did I lose you, Austin?
Yeah, I'm sitting here. So far I have not had any of my food turned to rotten food. However, there is a way to take that. Just got one of my rock kills.
Then as you see right here, it says board the swampy boat. Alright? What you're going to do is you're going to click this boat, and that'll take you straight to Barrows. Right here, it's basically a safe spot. None of your food can get taken. So, should be good.
I myself am taking the long way and actually walking and running there. However, if you completed the Branches of Darkmeer quest, you can get a special item that will actually teleport you to Barrows itself, which is very helpful. If you look that up, you can probably look it up on like the RuneScape Wiki or something like that, and yeah, it's actually a really good item. I myself do not have it, because I do not meet the requirements for it, but any high level person can really complete the quest.
Alright, so now we are just going to wait for Austin. Alright, we found Austin, also known as Smash Gamer 7. He took the long way, and obviously it was pretty long. So we're going to start doing our Barrows. Shall we continue, Austin?
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, here's the first way, okay? This is Darrock, okay? Make sure you use melee prayer, okay? Smash Gamer 7 is using the same tactic all the way around, basically. Maybe besides Kirill or a Harems.
Alright, pretty much what you need to do is, since you can't see my screen, I'll pretty much explain what to do here. The way, I don't know how Ryan does it, but what I do is I use my spell to attack them, and I use my quick player to protect the melee. But unfortunately I can't do that because my tunnel is Dura. The way tunnels work is one of the 7 Barrows brothers will contain a tunnel, and that tunnel leads to the treasure room, but you don't want to go to that last because that is where the treasure is and you get the most loot after you kill all the brothers.
Now, for my way, when you're using the Salamander, there's many different ways to do this. When you're reversing a melee brother, you must use magic for the Salamander. And when you're going against a Harems, use range, okay? And then when you're going against Kirill, use magic once again. So now this tunnel right here, this hill, this is Guffins. So that's a melee, so you would have to do magic. I really see Smash Gamer 7 is kicking butt over there.
Like a boss. However, I do recommend that you don't do the tactic that I'm doing right now. The tactic that I'm doing is wearing melee armor while doing magic. It's recommended that you bring some sort of magic armor, but since I don't have any in my bag, I'm pretty much just using what I have on me, but it's recommended that you have like a special pair of armor for it.
The best way for magic armor is probably to go, if you don't have magic armor, the best way is probably just to go with range armor. That's what I'm doing, and see, I'm using magic and I'm doing just fine. So then while we're waiting for Smash Gamer 7, we will head off to Torrags. Torrags is another melee brother. I'm trying to keep them all together, melees and then magic and range. So this is Torrag here. And then for Torrag, once again, pray from melee, get out all the rubble, and use magic for your Salamander. Salamanders do pretty good against Barrow Brothers because of its magic ability, and plus you have to have kind of good stats to use it. Another good way is the Poly staff.
Polyforce staff. Yep.
That's one of the best staffs to use because there's no runes or anything. I was going to go buy one, but I just recently died in the wildy. Like an idiot.
Yeah, the Polyforce staff is very well used. I myself have not used it, but I have looked up many research guides about it, many people using it. The Polyforce staff is obtained by killing one of the monsters within the Polyforce dungeon. You get several parts to make it. So if you see a lot of people holding like a little staff, that's probably the Polyforce staff. And it's really useful. I don't know a lot about it, but I do know some parts about it. So yeah.
Now, this tunnel right here is Varrock, okay? Make sure you pray for a melee, but he still hits through it occasionally. Okay, that's his ability. So what you would have to do, just make sure you watch your health and make sure you watch your prayer points once again. When you are in a tunnel, a crypt, or wherever else in Barrows, your prayer will go down by 14 magically. Just how you like saw that.
I'm still on the second one. At the lower level, it takes me a little less time to do it, but I don't lose any. I'm not really losing any health with it. The only thing I'm losing is my prayer, and it just takes me a little more time. That's all.
Now this is a harem. The middle one is a harem. The harems you want to, with the Salamander, you want to use range. Okay, you do. If you are wearing my setup, you will not have to use any prayer whatsoever. Pretty useful. But that is my tunnel, so I have to leave, and I have to come back when I killed all the brothers. Now right here, the last one in the very back is Kirill. Make sure you have range on, because or else he will hit you every single time. Trust me, he's really good at range. So then you would do magic for him. Since magic is kind of bad for range, sometimes it takes a little to kill him, depending on your mage level.
However, like I said, it it is recommended that you have a melee weapon for special use. I myself use a dragon battle axe, but there is a lot more better ones out there, like probably a whip or a broadsword, or like a rapier or a chaotic longsword are really, really good against Kirill, because against his range and melee is his.
Alright, now I'm going to show you how to do a crypt, or also known as a tunnel. Now, when you're running through here, don't keep restoring pots because it's just a waste. Yeah, there's like level 70s and 50s down here that are aggressive to you. They will attack you no matter what you do. So don't pray melee or anything until you get to the boss. Since this is a harems, I will pray magic because he uses mage. But I don't need to because I'm using mage deflect on her. So what you're gonna do, when you're in a room, you're gonna look at all the doors, and if it says open door, go through that door. If the door is facing towards the middle, you'll get a question like so, okay? Now you'll have little monsters attacking you, so don't get too worked up, because it kind of turns into a pain in the butt. But you're gonna solve the puzzle, you're gonna walk through the treasure chest, and then you're gonna open it. When you open it, your last brother should appear. But sometimes when you're going through the maze, the brother will just magically appear. He will appear all on his own. So when you're done finally killing the brother, you either have a chance to kill creatures for more runes, or you can go ahead and loot the chest.
The creatures itself do not affect your Barrows item. However, they will affect like the stackable items such as runes. I believe bullets as well. But the only way to up your chances of getting a Barrows item is to kill all 7 brothers. It does not matter at all how many creatures you slay. You still get the same amount of Barrows items.
So now we are going to loot the chest. As you can see, I didn't really get much, but I got 300 death runes and 42 blood runes. That's alright, that's about 30k right there for a run, but not every single run you're going to get a Barrows item. So, but when you do, it pays off really well, especially if you're doing it the cheap way like I am. The most you're spending is prayer pots.
Alright, now Ryan is actually going to pause, and let's see what loot I get.